Hey, welcome back. Weird. Let me check the sound. I may have turned it up. Yeah, I did. So it's been, I don't know, an hour or two on my end. I didn't really time it. Uh, well, one thing I did real quick was now that I can actually operate over here without getting hit by whatever, fatigue, I went ahead and tossed in, give me a fish real quick, just so I don't get care. I don't care either way, but whatever. Eat a food. A little more protein than carrots, I suppose. Threw this in, which is basically just, that. The cart gets reeds, drops them off, they go in there, they get shot up. Because bubble stream above soul sand. Go into this hopper, go into this thing, and occasionally 1 in 10 or whatever it is gives me a bone meal. Not a critically important element, but I had the extra because this is just jammed full for now. So and I got paper already made, and I can. Up there, I've got one of these boxes full of gunpowder under the creeper thing. So that's there now. I moved this over here so that I could operate, a little more. I could probably get more blaze powder for it ultimately, but for now it's fine. And I've got. I don't need water breathing as much now. I'm not going to be underwater, I hope, very often, but I do need to worry about being invisible so these things don't bother me because they're not nearly as lethal as the big ones. Well, yeah, they're not. They microwave you and it hurts a bit. And the worst part is you get knocked off whatever you're standing on half the time. But the important element is if I'm invisible, they won't know that I'm around, and there's just simplifies things. I flew down again. I flew back here, and then I flew down with more rockets and stuff. I tried looking in amidst, which is, I mean, I can show you real quick. It's just, I got the newest version, I think. Let me see if I can open this without crashing anything important. I tried this, and this was the result. Just not going to happen. Wait, what? That's not because I'm running Minecraft. Is it? I don't think so. But I went ahead and got, this is the latest. For some reason, this is the latest thing I have officially, and I don't know why, there's no 114, 115. But if I open it in this, I can show you what I found. Give me a, I don't want to load the map, so give me a, type in my seed, and default, yeah. And then if I make this all big, I'm at, what the hell is all this? This is not where I should be. Where am I? That's weird. I'm at basically 0 by 0, so I don't know why it's starting me off. Oh, there I am. That is negative 128 squared, basically. It seems to think it's negative 20, but that's where I actually live. Oh, that's where I last slept, maybe. Nah, I don't know, whatever. What's that? There's a buried treasure on my... Oh, no, there's not, because I started this in 111, so it wouldn't be there. Anyway, the point is I flew down. I was almost there, it turned out. I made it to about, if this ever loads. Oh, no, I did, yeah. I made it to about here last time when I was flying, and then stopped because I was going to run out of rockets. If I'd gone a bit further, there's, that's a mine shaft. There's one there's one here, maybe. I did find a couple. One of them actually, it's not like this anymore. There's a bunch of icebergs in the area. One of the monuments was actually under an iceberg and incorporated. It was part of it. It was neat. Not neat enough to go back and show you, but it was a thing. Anyway, as a result, don't care about this. I got some more sponges. I had 3 from doing this, killing 3 guys. I got 5 more from killing 6 more because one of them I just totally forgot there would even be a sponge, and I swam away, and by the time I realized I never got it, it was probably gone. Found a sponge room and got about half a stack of stuff out of that. So I have 38, which is not ideal. I'd really like to have way more. I'd have a couple of stacks would be a pretty good start, I think. What the hell are you cooking? Get out of there with that. Here, I'm gonna help. I need some more glass for this. I'm going to go take a nap for the next bit. Here's why I'm actually a few days in advance. It's June the, what is it here, the 28th? Yeah. And this will be like July the 3rd, I think it'll go up, go live. And then I get some other stuff, other maps I've been working on, but this next bit, especially with only half a stack of sponges, is going to potentially take some time. However, I thought about it, and amidst is, well, A, not very helpful. I'm 3 versions out of date. That's the latest version. I just went and downloaded it, so I don't know. But if I talk to a cartographer, get him opened up enough. That was like 4 kilometers from here, basically. So there's got to be ones close. Well, there's one right there. There's got to be ones closer that cartographers could tell me about, and I can just go there on a map. They have maps I can buy. So what I want to do is get some glass. Well, get some. What do I want to? I do have one thing I need to have real quick. I have that. I made a note. It was like 185, not 200 by 105, and then 250 to 170. That's where I want to have a perimeter established beyond which the Guardians won't actually spawn. So 185 and 105, we can go look at that. Let me grab, don't know why I went that way. Let me grab some material. In all of what I just did off camera, going swatting things, I never actually bothered to get any what, you know, the things that are called sea lanterns. Probably should have, didn't. So we're still playing with torches for now. I did find a coral thing, so I grabbed some coral blocks. These are all still wet. Fans and a sea pickle, so I can put these down that on it and set up a thing that makes more of those if I wanted. And then the coral fan is actually, if I want to do like a dynamite duplicator, is pretty handy. Let me, before I get too involved in whatever I'm planning, I don't even know where to put this. I guess I'll just do that. Take these off because I want to be invisible. Grab, I'll come back for that. I need to have my hands free to get a couple of these guys out of the... Hi, cat, don't jump on me. Thanks. Give me one of these, and actually I have one of those, that's all I need. I don't need to be underwater for this. So, let me go find... I'm not going to get close enough to get gonged, so this isn't a big deal. But I want... it was by 105, and the first one was 185. So here's this. Here's this. Let me... I don't have a torch ready. Get my torches out, flip, do that. Get to 185. I might start getting electrocuted here on the way. It won't kill me, it'll just annoy me, especially without armor on. I don't know if that harms armor. I'm trying to think, because usually I... last time I did what I'm doing right now, I wasn't wearing armor because we didn't have the special thing that... once the armor is repaired, it doesn't slurp up all your experience if you kill something and get experience back. So that's actually bad. That's not what I want right there. It's close. I don't have it now. That got me there. I'll just... oh, yeah. So it turns out hose now just slice right through wet sponges while you're underwater, so that's kind of neat. Not enough to get over the fatigue element. I still had to wait until it wore off, but, you know, it's a start. That can come down here because it's not going to be involved. Grab whatever glass there is. Are you still doing glass, or are you doing cacti again? Glass still. So I'll come back for more of this again. Might... Well, this will last for 8 minutes, and that's a long time, so... Let me go get in the area, and then I'm going to confuse some fish. I don't know why I'm, like, trying to save 30 seconds of use, but I'll get where I'm going. And... no, I won't. One sec, let me bring up, that again. What was the other side? So 250 and 170. Okay. And the 251 is first, if I go west, I think. Yeah, it's gotta be. Okay. So I want to go to 250 and then turn and go to 170 is the point. Go ahead and drink this. I can make more. And give me this stuff. And let's get my numbers up. So there's... I just said 250, right? And then 170. I think. 200. And this is actually just going to happen for a little while. But I should end up with enough, I should have enough on me to do precisely what I'm talking about. Go to 250, then turn and go to 170. I'm going to have to look it up now. I'm going to have to be sure. I'm sure I said 250 and 170, but for some reason oh damn it. I thumped the trackball wrong. 230. 5. 40. 5. 2. Bad. 50. Let me bring up that. Just want to make sure I'm not wrong. 250, 170. Yeah, that's what I want to see. All right. Well, and then we turn. Oh no, I don't. Turn and go this away. 107, etc. About a stack to get to the other side. And that'll give us half a perimeter, and the other half is pretty easy to kind of extrapolate from what we've done. You know, the glass being this clear, it's kind of neat how much you can just see the water right through it. Didn't used to look like this, as such. 135. Will I just make it? No, I'm not. I'm going to be 3 short. Aren't I? Maybe. I don't know. 145. Yeah, I think so. 150 with 17, only 3 more. Which I have. But... And there, yeah, you can actually see... It's like a glass-bottom boat. I'm going right over the edge of where this cuts into the landscape. 170. This wall. I think I'm right above... I'm right above that. It actually goes in one. So I'm just sticking to my convention is the thing. This is all the glass I have. I'll have to swim home or something. Might as well go this way because we know what we're going to be doing long term. And the point of that, I don't really need this right now. The point of what I'm doing is, it is a perimeter. It'll be the edge of what I have. But it'll also be a thing against which I can thump sand, not glass, uncooked sand. That's done. I'm just going to swim. I don't have water breathing, and I don't have a helmet for that matter, so I'll have to hop up every once in a while. Maybe. I don't know, maybe I'll just get there. I don't know. It's going to be a race. No, I got to surface. It's going to start hurting. Once that's all in place, I could probably bring back, let me get glass. I should have some by now. I hope. I need about oh, nuts, I need more than that. What are you doing? That's boring. I'm not sure that's enough sand, to be honest. Let me get some more out of there. Enough glass. Not that. Just go in there. Didn't like that. Probably put this bottle away because I made half a stack of the things, basically. I've still got some time, right? 4 minutes, I'll be fine. And that's how invisible I am, by the way, is just sitting here holding I can't even tell which side that's facing third person, not second, not trailing cam. Let me have back some of this stuff. 170, right? Or no, what the hell do I want? What am I looking at? 165, that's 170. Get my torches after all. I'll build this out to the 185 that we know we're starting from. And that we'll have that. And the cat's gonna jump around and make noise and probably make me really angry. And if you jump down and unplug, she unplugs the monitor. I don't know how or why, but she does that. She's like obsessed about doing it. It's only that cable. It's like, that's the one that you're actually physically looking at right now. I'll make that. Don't do it. I'll make that happen. Because the cat is evil. I don't like her and she knows it. Just did the damn thing again. Put the torch away. Give me this. Lose that. And 21 isn't even going to get me where I'm going, but it'll start the trend of going this way. And I won't even need these anymore, really, for a while. because when I get more glass, I'll just continue on the path that I'm on, and that'll be that. 3, 2, 1, out, and I've got that far to go, and then I've got a stack to go that way. Cat, what the hell are you? Come here a minute. Come here. No, give me. Okay, come here. Yep. Yeah, you're massive, and no one likes you. Leave. I got another little observer timer going on there. That's how it operates. It's the same. It's exactly the same as this. It's just slightly not as tall and has a slightly different overall function, but it still just takes stuff out of a dropper and throw it out when it goes there. I don't really... Well, I don't have time to sleep while I'm not letting this potion wear off. But I also don't have time to wait for the glass to get made. So maybe I should have had that ready in advance. I don't know. Apparently so. I thought I had enough. I don't know why I thought I had enough, but I was wrong. Apparently. I'm still invisible though, right? Yeah. 2, 1. That's done. That's right there. I can almost reach it, so it's like 6 or 7 blocks away. There's no point in running because I have it or not. I mean, it's not gonna really be... It's not gonna help me to get there quickly before it's ready. That's stupid, huh? Do you have 6 or 7 ready? You have 5. Seriously, it's not 5. It's at least 6. It might be 7. Let me have the 7th one. Come on. And then what do you have left to go? Is there a whole stack in there? Okay. There's 7. Is it still a whole stack? Okay, I think I'm going to need at least that. Now I can hurry because I want to get this done and then figure out what the next part is. I just got to wait for this other stack to cook, which means I'll probably be pausing this in a sec, just because, I mean, it's just a matter of waiting. There's nothing I can do to speed it up apart from typing in give me free glass, which I don't want to do. Tell me that's only 5. Oh, I only needed 5. Who knew? Yeah, it looked like more. Glass is hard to figure out what you're looking at. For me, I don't know. It's just odd. This, we know, turns the corner and goes that way like, well, to 105, so it's 63 more. And I have that in the oven. So, I don't think this is going to last me. I know, at 22 seconds, probably it won't. But what I can do is get another invisibility. I don't even know if I need it. I mean, worst case, they zap me a bit, and who cares, really? But I'll go ahead and play by the basic rules. Don't need that on me. Do need glass, which I just don't have. There's 7 of them. I'm gonna go take a nap because I could do that, and pause this and come back when I have a stack of glass to finish this off, and then we'll talk about why, so hang on. Still waiting. But it occurs to me I hate this thing. Well, I don't hate it. Everything's fine, except for one stupid little bit. I got 42. That is a waste of space, and I'm going to fix it. I'm going to grab, so I have some iron. Oh, yeah, I was, when I got the coral and whatever, I happened to cross a, well, I guess I have that. Where did I had some, they're not in here, are they? Oh, they are, actually. Give me that. Should be enough, I think. Give me a hopper. I hope I'm not wrong, or I'll come back, I guess. Oh, there was a sunken ship, and I had a bunch of iron in it, and some emeralds. What I want to do to make this... Oh, damn it to hell. I do need more. What I want to do to make this a little less stupid is grab 2 of these. Basically, I've got 59 more possible slots. Like, I think 50, might be 50, yeah, 59. Give me that, and then just throw that right here. It's going to be a little off, you know, it's going to be strange looking, but it'll be fine. Put that there. The other cat now is bothering me. Take that down. Can I have it? And that's going to just lurk there. It's still doing its thing, but it has nowhere to deposit this, just like turning it off. If I just put that in the side, that gives me, yeah, 59 extra slots that I didn't have. Strange looking, but whatever. Could even, like, move that over there if I really... No, I can't. Well, I could. I don't want to. I wanted it to look like a modern bookshelf weirdness, but it's fine. 51. 52. I would say 52 is enough to more or less get started, meaning that by the time I get these put down, I'm gonna probably have the other 12 ready. So go invisible so I don't get interrupted. I don't have anything showing, right? Yeah, I don't exist. Alright. Get that out. I could, and I think did, fill in all of that with normal those. I'm not sure I want to. I think in the long term I might even tear out what I got to get here, the bridge, and just fill it all in with glass. I'm still not entirely, this started in 1.14, we got the village update. And I'm not entirely certain how villages work, meaning I gather that if I had like a breeding thing, a villager breeder place, the kids that they produce would be stuck with their beds, even if you move them away. From what I've heard, it's like 120, 160 meters away. I need that much, that might be ready by now. Before they're not part of that village and therefore aren't affecting numbers. That said, from what I've seen playing the game, it seems like if I had a village above that, and I intend to, I could have another, like I had a village over there which is more than 160 meters or whatever it is. But I think I could have one like just across the street, as it were, where I originally had one years ago over there. And maybe it'd be okay. So I don't know. I'm a little confused about how these things work. The reason I bring it up, I need, what do you have left? 2 to go? Oh, 27 to go. Well, alright. Give me the 11th one. We'll see if it's enough. Maybe. That would be just short of a stack. And no, I think it's, well, it's 65 wide, but that includes the end caps, which I already put in. That's how I know where to go. This might be enough. I don't know. Anyway, if I glass all the way to there, it pretty much, and then there won't be anything on the other 3 sides. It's just it's an island, basically, but a peninsula. It's a thing. The point is, I don't want them having anywhere to try to spawn iron guys, except for where I want the iron guys to go. Is it enough? Can I do it? 1, 2, 3. I have 1 left. Neat. So with that done, and I don't want to spend too much time blathering about this, but because I got the countdown still if I want to use it for anything. Everything inside this perimeter, including this perimeter, is going to be dry. Let's just make that happen. I don't need this glass on me. I don't necessarily... Oh, I don't have a bed. You know why? I went to... do I have... Yeah. I went... While I was flying around, I set the bed down on a little tiny island near one of the monuments that I was reading. And I wound up leaving it there. I was pretty full anyway. It would have been kind of tricky to try to... I had 2 already. Whatever. Get out. Do I have wood in here? I don't see wood. I don't have wood. Okay. Alright. There's some wood here. It's gonna leave me 1 damn wood that you know, give me... Don't worry about it. I'd have to use 3 to get any number that's a multiple of 3, basically. Make a... go to bed, I guess. Make a... It's the floating clippers while I'm asleep. Give me that, because I want to have this with me. How in hell... How many did I put away? Oh, I thought okay, whatever. Sand, then. Which, in fact, I could start here. I have some sand. Right here, anyway. Annoyingly, I can't have my armor on if I'm going to be invisible, so... there's that problem, I guess, but just leave that like that. I could ditch my armor somewhere else, I suppose, but the only armor stand I have is in use. I don't think it would work to try to put armor on it while it's underwater. So here's the long process, and this is why I'm a few days early. Well, also I just got interested because we got the full update and I wanted to start playing with it. If I get here and I'm still invisible, I can just do this, which is nuts, but it's how it works. Just stand here like this forever. There is conceivably. I don't know if it. I don't think it's zero. I don't think it's a zero tick thing, so it could probably still work just fine. It's going to take like half a stack to reach there, and it's 30 of them. And then we just do that forever, like 65 times, 4 times, so 260 times. Just, now the cat is digging through. The cat wants attention is what's going on. Stop it. Just do this. I'm gonna, it technically should be underneath that, but I have a plan for that where, once I have the internal one, so it's actually more like 63, then 65, so 256, 252 stacks, or you know, columns. It won't be stacks. Each one is maybe half a stack. But the point is, once I know the water, once I know I'm framed away from what I might be dealing with, otherwise, I can go in and, with my helmet on so I don't drown, because I got the helmet that lets me stay alive for a minute. I can, put glass in all around this thing. It'll be like before. But I want this in place first, so I'm not trying to thump in glass with a helmet on. I could just do it invisibly, I guess, with also the water breathing potion, but it seems easier. Seems like less wasteful, sort of, to do it this way. And this is also going to form the basis of a real and collapsible frame. So once I have this established, I can go and do rows, which are, I guess if I have 30-odd sponges to work with, that's not a lot. What I might do is kind of bisect it. You know, find the midpoint on this whole 65 wide thing. Throw down sand directly across the middle, which would go right over the top of the monument, incidentally. That would leave me enough. That would give me enough sponges to go like from right about there to there, and have sand that's like 3 or 5 meters apart. I mean, I'll have to decide. I think I usually go 3, which seems... Okay, that's not what I wanted, actually. Thanks. Which seems really tight, but it's the best. It makes the sponges as efficient as they'll ever get. Well, if it were 1 wide, it would be really efficient, but the point is, it makes it work about as well as it will. Well, there's something else I should probably do, by the way. While I have invisibility, I'm going to do it in a sec. Which is to work out where exactly I'm considering the middle of this thing. And make a note. And by a note, I mean a block that can't really be destroyed without effort. If I ever get this done, I'm going to go get that. Okay. I should have some obsidian still. I got like at least 3 of them. So if I go find what I want, I'm not invisible anymore. Well, that was the timing I was going for, and it just didn't fully work out. I can still do it. I'm just gonna I stand a chance of getting bothered. Is the point? Where is it in here? Maybe. Yeah, that's what I want. Actually, give me something I don't want. Gravel. What do I have gravel in? I thought I had gravel over there. Oh, that's interesting. How much gravel? Oh, wow. More than I thought. Gravel has its uses, like I can mix it with the sand and make concrete, which I think is going to be beneficial. Don't actually give me that so I can tell what the hell it is. And we'll go ahead and give me my armor because apparently we're doing this. The middle is going to be pretty close to where I am. I can count the torches real quick. So there, that's the edge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There is no middle. 2, well, where was it before? I don't even know. It was like on top of, so it's got to be there. Let's just go there and see what the numbers are. Probably get in a fight, but whatever. I'll grow back. I don't know if they hurt armor. I really don't. They might. If I... Actually, I don't really need the... I'll just put this... I don't need the andesite for anything. This is, I might, actually, if it's a big hole. What is that? That's liquid, so that doesn't help me. 215, 136, 137, thanks for that. 135, let's just put that there. Okay, yes, thanks, you suck. Thanks so much for sucking. Get away from me, leave. By leaving, just die more. And that's why I wanted to be invisible. What did that do to my armor? Don't hit me with your... Hit me with this stuff. Yeah, I did get scuffed, so I thought so. Leave me alone. I don't have anything to hide, but... Well, actually, yeah, I've got that. And that's the point, then I can fill in glass. Where are we on time? I'm out, so I'm gonna go. I don't care about the andesite either way, but I'll put it away just so I can... I don't want to just throw stuff if I don't want to. I don't know. Go stash the andesite. I hate this corner because there's those and it blocks the damn thing somehow. There's that, I can get out. And andesite was in here, I think, so there's that. Eat a food. I'll go over there. Yeah, so for the next few real-time days, unless it gets really annoying and I can't handle putting up with it, probably I'm going to be mostly hoping I have enough sand. If not, I know where to find more. To build that perimeter all the way around. And then start sectioning, and probably bisectioning, all of it. And then I should have room, or then I should have a chance at sponging out, you know, like however many rows that, if it's 60 odd, 65, 63 divided by 3 is going to be like 21, and then 42 because I got to go down the, so theoretically 42 times going through top to bottom with sponges to clear it all out. As the monument, as it exists, gets in the way, and then once it's all dry, we can start leveling the monument from the top down and throwing sponges into the rooms that have water and fish in them, and it's just gonna... It's never easy. The only way to do it is type /fill and then start just, you know, like this, not like fill ip, but like /fill cheat. I don't want to. I really don't. It'd be a lot faster, but I just don't want to do it that way. So, I'll get this stuff in place, the infrastructure for actually drawing it out later, and maybe I might take off from... I might come back also and record stuff, but I might take off, find villages, talk to cartographers, see if I can find another place that might have a sponge, and we'll do on camera or off, get more Elder Guardians killed, and see if we can get a sponge or 35 out of them, whatever. Alright, and anyway, I'm going to get out of here, work on this forever, and see you next time, so, bye.